Good evening, chocolate lovers. Welcome to Chocolate TV episode 64, it's the 13th of June, and we are back with the English manufacturer from last time, Montezuma. This time, Dominican Republic, 73% Dominican Republic cocoa beans, and against that we pitch Hashes, Deutsche Manufaktur. German manufacturer since 1890. This chocolate is made by following a recipe from 1890. It is 77% cocoa and the beans are from South America. The special recipe is that you roast batch for batch instead of roasting all beans at the same time. So, trying chocolate. It isn't hard. You know that by now? You buy a chocolate bar or a couple of chocolate pieces, you open them up and you look at the color, and you preferably open the one with a lower cocoa count first and then work your way up. So, this one, the first one, Montezuma, organic, all organic, and Dominican Republic beans. And let's look at it. Slightly dark brown, reddish brown color on that one. It doesn't say what kind of bean it is. No, it doesn't say. I'll find that out and put it on the website. After you watch the chocolate, you smell it. This chocolate has a characteristic cedar box dry dark cocoa, but more actually there is a lemon lime green fruit smell, young gooseberry with lime. Maybe the white skin of a lemon, you know, that kind of bitterness and scent. Well, let's try it. Starts off very dry, bitter, tart, almost a little bit chalky, but intensely deep cocoa flavor. Almost black in the flavor, black cocoa flavor. You got coffee grind, you got black tea, you got some leather, you got some tobacco. There was a lot of fruit on the nose, but I can't feel any kind of fruit on the palate. And no acidity either. It's more like a bitter tart structure. Extremely focused. You got all the black components you need for a dark chocolate, and this is only 73%. Dry but just lovely. This one, it's an 8 in my book. If it had some acidity from the actual fruit flavor, this would be really pushing the 10. But still, extremely good chocolate, extremely good chocolate. If you want dark chocolate, and I mean dark tea, tobacco, coffee, this is the one for you. An 8 in my book, and let's go to Hashes. 77% cocoa, a bit more than the English one. And an old recipe, roasting the beans, and this is from South America, doesn't say what kind of beans, but I tried to find that out too. Also, nice reddish brown, dark reddish brown color. And I imagine already this chocolate smells like strawberries. Strawberries mixed with some, yes, dark chocolate, yes, of course, but almost basil, but not quite. Somewhere in between that. Somewhere in between rucola and basil and strawberry. Yeah, nice nose. Let's try. Nice start on the chocolate. One part very acidic, one part bitter, and they match beautifully. The acidic is more like the fruit. This is more like raspberry than strawberry, and even lingonberry. The bitter and the tart is the dry chocolate, the dark chocolate, the powdery stuff, the really black tea kind of taste. Mid on, the black tea, the dark chocolate takes over, but there's a tiny acidic string all the way to the back end. Extremely dry on the tongue, on the palate. And the long aftertaste of more black tea and dark chocolate. Well, solid chocolate. I like this one too, but I'd say the Montezuma is 1 point better. This is a 7. It could have been a little more oomph and aggressive in its acidity. More fruit and more chocolate. This was a lot more intense. So 8 for the Montezuma, 7 for the Hashes, and that's it for today. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye.